Maiwand, a vast district to the west of Kandahar, is more than just a place. It is a living symbol of Afghan history.
This land first rose to fame during the second British invasion of Afghanistan.
Allahu Akbar! When Afghan freedom fighters delivered a crushing defeat to the British Army.
In a direct and brutal battle. In 1880, while the city of Kandahar was under British control, Prince Ayub Khan of Afghanistan mobilized a massive force from Herat.
His goal: to liberate Kandahar from foreign hands. In response, the British commander in Kandahar, General Primrose, dispatched forces to intercept him.
An infantry brigade led by General Burrows and a cavalry unit of 350 riders under General Nuttall.
They were sent toward Gereshk to block Ayub Khan's advance.
Under the scorching July sun, British troops and Afghan warriors clashed in the searing deserts of Maiwand.
Armed with cannons and modern weapons, the British forces inflicted heavy casualties on the Afghan side.
In the early stages of the battle, so many
that to this day, the burial ground in that area is famously known as the Martyrs' Cemetery of Maiwand.
Defeat seemed near.
But in the final, decisive moments, the voice of one Afghan woman, a warrior named Malalai, cut through the chaos. Her impassioned verses reignited the spirit of the Afghan fighters. Fueled by her words, they launched a fierce and fearless assault.
And handed the British Army a defeat so staggering, it would echo through history.
According to official reports, the Battle of Maiwand claimed the lives of 969 soldiers, including 29 officers.
Hundreds more were wounded, and vast stores of military equipment were abandoned in the chaos.
Yet Afghan historical records suggest the British losses were even greater than these figures admit.
Since Sardar Ayub Khan led the Afghan forces during this battle, he was awarded the honorary title of Ghazi, meaning victorious warrior. This legendary victory forever etched the names of Malalai of Maiwand and Ayub Khan into Afghanistan's national memory.
In the early decades of national development, a large high school was opened in the town of Kashkenakhud and named Ghazi Muhammad Ayub Khan High School, a tribute to the hero of Maiwand.
Years later, during the violent era of the Soviet invasion, the school was abandoned.
It was in these silent ruins that history took another unexpected turn.
It became their first headquarters, the cradle of a new force.
Thus, Maiwand once again turned a page in Afghanistan's long and turbulent history.
From its very soil emerged the Taliban movement. A local commander named Haji Bashar provided 40 rifles, heavy weapons, vehicles, and 3 million Afghanis. On their first day, the Taliban seized control of Maiwand center and secured the highway.
The next day, they moved westward from Kashkenakhud to a place called Malankariz.
They dismantled a rogue checkpoint at Malankariz, driving out a local gunman named Commander Ibrahim. This marked the beginning of their campaign to eliminate illegal checkpoints, known as pathaks, across the region.
That same day, an important line was drawn. When tensions escalated and gunfire nearly broke out,
Mullah Sahib personally stepped in to prevent bloodshed, embracing the very man who cursed him.
News of the Taliban's uprising spread rapidly, carried by highway drivers across Kandahar.
15 days later, they established their second base at Spin Mosque, near Sangye Hisar.
Among the new volunteers was Mullah Muhammad Akhund, one of Kandahar's most influential commanders.
On September 10, Mullah Omar planned their first official operation to drive out 2 notorious warlords.
He divided over 100 fighters. One group targeted Darohan. Omar personally led the other toward Saleh. Moving under the cover of night through village paths, they approached Pashmul and ascended toward the highway.
For 2 days, heavy gunfire was exchanged with Darokhan's forces in Pashmul.
Saleh's camp is empty.
Meanwhile, without a fight, Saleh had already fled his positions. Soon after, Darokhan also fled, and Pashmul fell into Taliban hands.